So, standard possession order. Again, that touchstone is the first, third, and fifth weekend. And in plain English, that needs to be looked at on the first, third, and fifth Fridays. If there is a fifth Friday, then there's a fifth weekend. So if there's a first, a third, there's always a first and third. There's occasionally a couple of months of the year a fifth Friday. And that point of that is to give a significant amount of time to the non-primary parent to reward them for that sacrifice of not being there to allow the child to have that stability during the school week, right? That Sunday to Friday or Sunday to Thursday if there's an expanded possession. And just to recap, if there's an expanded possession, that Wednesday 6 to 8 visit goes away, and in exchange it's just when it's Thursday, pick up from school or pick up at 6, non-primary parent returns to school the following day on Friday, picks up from school, and then keeps them through the weekend, returns the kid or children, whatever the case may be, to school on that Monday. The court, under our state law, cannot award the 50-50 custody. It just doesn't exist. That's not the way our legislature has written the law. Sometimes that can happen if there's a best interest determination for kids. It's usually in scenarios where parents are getting along real, real well, or it's in scenarios where kids are teenagers and this is really what they want. They've voiced this to the courts somehow, either through an attorney ad litem who's serving as an expert to help the kids, or sometimes there's a motion to confer, and with teenage children over the age of 14, 15, that the courts will sometimes entertain those and speak to the kids in chambers. They don't like doing that because it makes children choose. So that's often not something that's super receptive. But again, the 50-50 custody, no child support is just not something that is, our legislature hasn't approved that yet. It doesn't exist under state law. And these are the tools that we're left with. And if you think about it, there's a greater amount of good time, quality time, because the kids are asleep, nobody really has them. When they're at school from 7 to 3, nobody really has them. What we're talking about is the difference between 4 and 5 hours a year. And I know if you break it down on a calendar, it may only be about 40-something%. However, that 40% is slanted in favor of the non-primary parent to be Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, right? The best time, right? When you think back on your childhood, grinding out times tables or making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or whatever it was on a school day, school night, school morning, are not really what we look back fondly on. It's the weekend times with our parents where we were having adventures and having fun. So it may be difficult to get your head wrapped around that, but there is a reward there, and I think it's important to look at it as a reward because it's a reward of a fairly large amount, if not a disproportionate amount, of the good time with your child or children. Anyway, hope this sheds some light on the standard possession schedule, the 50-50 custody, where that is and how that can be used, and the factors that really go into that. And again, where that can be done in an award of offsetting child support, so it really doesn't even necessarily mean there would be no child support. So please like, subscribe, and share. If you have questions or comments, love to hear from you, love to reply back to you. More to come.